With our journey to the smallest pubs having come to an end, I found myself in the seaside town of Cleethorpes. The sun was shining and the legs were still feeling great. So, needing to get back home, there was only one thing for it really. To continue to pedal the 250 miles coast to coast from Cleethorpes to Bournemouth. Wow, I just cannot resist when it's sunny like this. It's basically a summer's day and the weather is great. I cannot resist just riding all the way home. I think that's much better than taking the train. Certainly a lot cheaper too. On this trip, I am actually going to have a little break in the middle because as I ride through this route around halfway, just over halfway, I will go and visit my mother because it's on the way, and brownie points. But yeah, what a beautiful day to start with. It's basically summer. Look at it, absolutely stunning. It's not going to be crazy hard work. I've tried to give myself an easy ride, so we aren't going to be going on every single off-road trail we find. We'll hit a few here and there, but ultimately we will just cruise along. We're obviously on the bomb track, and I'm hoping to get to Bicester for my little break either Sunday evening, which is tomorrow, or early Monday morning. We'll see. It's around 140 miles, so it depends how many miles I can do today, but this is just beautiful. Let's go and have a ride all the way back to Bournemouth. It is getting hot out here. Time to get the sun cream on. I'm currently just coming past Lincoln. I've done 37 miles. It's been really quick going because I mean it has been mostly road, but also with the tailwind, it's like a tail or a side wind, so it's just pushing me in the right direction. Now if I can get today's distance to like at least 48, that's technically 100 then until Bicester, so as long as I get to that I could probably get there tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm also, I think it's time to get the legs out and try and get that cycling tan going on. Ugh, it's actually too hot. I said it. Right, continue on into the tailwind. Also, on this trip, I think it'd be a fun little challenge to make sure we continue our streak of camping in the woods. Now, I love camping in the woods, I've said it a million times, but sometimes in England, it's not always the easiest thing to do, and especially in this sort of location where I am. These are few and far between. Woodlands are harder to find or to get access to, but we've managed to come from Bournemouth all the way up to Cleethorpes via Bury St Edmunds, and we've camped in woodlands the whole way along. So if we can continue that streak, I think it could be a fun little challenge. Hopefully we can, but time will tell. We'll see. It's currently 4:30, and let's keep cracking on. See how many miles we can crack out today, and not get sunburnt. Just coming through Ancaster, and I've done like nearly 60 miles, I think. I'm gonna do another maybe 10, because I've looked on Google Earth Maps things on the satellites, and there looks like there is a nice wooded area along this road that I'm going to be riding along. So I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to camp there. First of all, we're munching on some ice creams first because it's hot. It's bloody hot out here. And then tomorrow it's going to be a mile crunching day to do around 80 miles. But hopefully we will get our woodlands camp spot tonight. Fingers crossed. We've got a bit of a hill to go up, and then I think it's just down or flat pretty much to the woodlands. Let's go there now, and hopefully we can camp there. Well, I found a really nice woods. However, trying to find somewhere to camp in the woods is a little bit tricky. It's mostly all just like this. There are the main fire track bits like here, which I could camp on, but I'm not really a fan of camping on these sort of things. Not really that bothered if anyone sees me or spots me or whatever, but it is just a hassle. And if they're gonna come anywhere in the night, it's gonna be one of these roads. I'm kind of hoping I can find like a little area tucked away somewhere amongst all this thorns and fun stuff. So yeah, that's just gonna wander around. Still got like an hour or so until the sun actually sets, so we should be able to find something, fingers crossed. If not, just through there is the field, and there's some grass there. We could camp there, but still wanting to stay in the woods. There's hope. Let's keep looking. Well guys, there is a lesson in persevering. I actually found another woods. It's on the other side of the road, and it's all very similar. It's all very overgrown thorns, but I just kept looking, I kept searching. I really wanted that night in the woods, And yeah, found this absolutely perfect camp spot, nice and flat, just really good. Just over there, you might be able to see it still. The sun is just setting and it's looking absolutely beautiful. So I am very happy now. What a day. I did about just under 70 miles, and I think it's about 80 from here until we get to Bicester, my mum's, where I can have like a day or two off. And I think I'm going to try my best to get there by tomorrow, sort of afternoon, evening. But as always, we'll just take it as it comes and see how we get on. It is basically just a long drag all the way, pretty much until Bicester. Bit of a downhill into Bicester, actually. But yeah, let's get into camp and let's have some food. On tonight's menu, we have a chicken curry in a tin. Good old times. And also some pork pies. I'm feeling actually really good. My legs are just feeling really strong. Technically, I've done I did 95 miles in total with the added miles that I did this morning to get to Britain's smallest pub. But yeah, so feeling good, feeling strong, feeling good. The bike is just running perfectly. Such a workhorse, the bomb track. Big Bab, she just keeps on going. Right, and as always, I'll see you bright and early in the morning for what is probably going to be a mile munching big day to try and get to Bicester before sunset. Can we do it? Who knows, but let's have some curry. Gruel. It definitely tastes like a very cheap curry sauce with some chicken in it. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is feeling a little bit fresher out here this morning, but the sun is shining, so it looks like it'll be another epically beautiful day. Whew. Yeah, it's quite fresh out here. Well, time to get on the road. It is a bit nippy this morning. It is pretty fresh out here. I am kind of high up, I guess, so it's probably because of that. But look at that for the morning. Blue skies. Although, over there, it does look a bit foggy in the direction we're going in. We're going across that way. Oh well. 80 miles to do today. Let's get it done. Thank you. They're obviously cheering. Them sheep are cheering me on. Thank you again. Let's go. Let's do this. Well, just coming through Oakham right now. This morning's been full of very flowy, nice roads. I keep seeing bridleways and I'm like, oh, that could be fun, let's go and make this right, go make the route a little bit more interesting. But then I check the map and then they're all going in the opposite direction. They're always going like east to west or west to east. And yeah, never going south at the moment. So we're just cruising along on this very quiet, sunny Sunday morning. The next sort of big place we're going to come down to is Market Harborough. I think that's in around like maybe 20 miles, maybe not even that. Done about 20 miles already this morning. So yeah, I'll probably stop there for a bit of breakfast or whatever. But yeah, smooth sailing, quick progress being made. About 60 odd miles to go until we get to Bicester. Let's go and enjoy this Sunday morning cruise some more. Right, so I am currently at something Market Harborough, I think it was. Just coming around the side there, and I've done just under 40 miles, so we're nearly at the halfway point. Happy days, so hot. Did actually find some nice bridleways, nice trails, so it made that last sort of 20 miles much nicer. Just having some breakfast, got some very cheap, depressed looking pan of chocolate things, and the next place we're going to is Northampton, which is probably about 20 miles, and we are following this trail I think pretty much the whole way there. It's the Brampton Valley Way, I think it's called, so it should be pretty straightforward, nice and easy. I don't think I've ever ridden along this, so I have no idea if it just stays like this the whole time or if it's a bit of road, I'm not sure. But yeah, 40 miles done. It's 10:30, so we're making flying progress. Has been mostly paved or road surfaces, but some really nice quiet country lanes. The legs are out now because it's getting hot. And yeah, happy days. We got 40 miles to go. All is good. Bike's still feeling good. I'm still feeling good. Let's just keep going. Next stop is Northampton, and then once we get there, it'll feel like home free pretty much, because it's down to Brackley and then into Bicester, my old stomping ground. Right, let's follow this track. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Hello darkness, my old friend. Well, just smashed out another 20 miles. That trail was absolutely perfect. It's just one of them old railway trails, and it's just yeah, it's just nice because with them trails you always get one way that's draggy, one way that's nice, and I got the nice way, slightly more downhill, nice pedally with some very, very sketchy dark tunnels, but yeah, super good. We've only got 25 miles to go now until we get to Bicester. So I got some climbing to do, little ups and downs, nothing too major, and then just descent into Bicester. Ah, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. Hello, sheep. They don't want to play today. Right, last 25 miles for the day. Let's go smash it out. Yeah, that's what I thought. We got to say to the audience, hello. 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 Yo. Oh, you don't like being stroked, do you? Yeah, yeah, you do. You do. I gotta go now. We got 20 miles to go, guys. Yeah, you can sniff my bike, but I gotta go. See you later. Friendliest sheep I've ever met. See you later, guys. Oh yeah, I do love a good day of just pure mile munching, a few miles, and then I'll be in Bicester, have a day or two to chill out, and then we will be back on the trails towards Bournemouth to finish this epic little coast to coast. And if the weather stays like this, I am sure we will end with a dunk in the sea. But I'm gonna go chill out for a couple of days, and I'll see you on the trails. And with the power of editing, and just like that, we are back on the trails and well rested. I smell a bit fresher, and we continue our journey, our coast to coast from Cleethorpes to Bournemouth. We've got like 110 miles left to go, and the weather's still beautiful. It's getting hotter and hotter as the day goes on. It's going to get to like 20, 21 degrees. So if it stays like this until tomorrow, when we should arrive at Bournemouth, we're going to get a dunk in the sea. Today we're just leaving Bicester, 110 miles to go. Kind of planning to get from maybe somewhere around the Ridgeway, a bit past the Ridgeway, somewhere like that. We obviously got to continue our little challenge of trying to stay camping in the woods. Hopefully we can do that one more night and we're all good. But gonna head up from Bicester up to sort of Oxford, Abingdon, out that kind of way. So let the coast to coast continue. Right, just got to Abingdon, so we've done 30 miles, all very, very easy, very flat going from Bicester up to this point. As we head up to the Ridgeway, it's going to get a bit more hillier as we climb up onto the Ridgeway. Had one little issue on this whole little section, and that was because I wanted to see if I could cross this. It's a bridleway that has like a stream crossing normally, but the water's still quite high, so I just decided not to get wet just yet and go around. But apart from that, super easy going, super easy, fun start to the day. It's a bit cloudy, but it's really nice temperature and happy days. We're going to start climbing. Got to go to Didcot and then climbing up to the Ridgeway and then sort of over. Probably going to do another 30 miles I think today, hopefully, and then we'll see where we're going to end up camping. We've got to find that woods. The rest of this ride I've done like a billion times, so should be plain sailing, hopefully.
Soul is lonely, sad and blue. Ain't got no love and shoulders to lean on. There's always a sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, and all your worries go away. Go across the river and you'll be fine. Go counting winners, it's right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side. Lost in the city lights, ain't got nowhere to turn your winding wheels. There's always the sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, my friend, and paddle your guitar. Across the river, you'll be fine. Go counting winners.
I just absolutely blew my legs to smithereens there because I started chasing lorries. And I was riding the bomb track at like 25 miles an hour, so my legs are absolutely on fire right now. But I've done 55 miles, just come through Newbury, so I'm between Newbury and Andover right now. It's about 15 miles, I think, until Andover. I'm thinking I'm probably going to get to Andover, maybe a little, and then get a bit further between Andover and like the New Forest, and hopefully be able to find somewhere there. Or either that, if not, then possibly between now and Andover. We're gonna have some chicken tikka slice things, fuel up, and then get up this hill and start descending, and hopefully find somewhere to camp. Today has just flown by, and my legs are on fire right now. Well, I am done for the day for sure. I've done 77 miles, which leaves us with about 40 miles, just over 40 miles until we get to Bournemouth tomorrow. Setting up camp quite early. It's only, I think it's, I don't even know what the time is. It's only 7 PM right now, so still got a couple of hours until sunset. To be completely honest, I probably could push and get to Bournemouth today, but I'd like one more night out in the woods. And well, as you can see, I found the woods I'm going to camp in tonight. Only issue is, it's kind of like one of them woods that we had the other night, where everything is extremely overgrown. So there isn't too many like nice bits of ground to get onto, but I think I should just about be able to get the tent sort of in here, and should be nice. And we will have the sun setting through these trees, which is nice. Oh, it's really hot, but I am looking forward to getting in the sea tomorrow. I'm going to set up the tent, or I'm going to try and set up the tent in this very small gap. Should be good enough, we'll see. There we go, just about fits. That'll do for tonight, lovely. Spider webs. Ugh. All right, good morning guys, good morning. Final 40 miles to do today. Last night was pretty good, but then at about 10 o'clock this helicopter went over and that woke me up. Now I was looking at the map and it turns out I'm probably like maybe like 5 miles or 10 miles or something away from like this I think it's like a RAF base or something, and they're helicopters or something like that. But yeah, so up until about 1 AM they just kept going up and back, and I tell you what, a helicopter is pretty damn loud. So I didn't get too much sleep until after about midnight. I think they all stopped and I fell asleep. But yeah, bit of a loud one for a few hours there. But yeah, it's gonna be a super nice day. The sun is blaring out. We've got blue skies, so definitely looking forward to my swim. 40 miles to go. Gonna get over to around the New Forest, have some breakfast, and then get to the beach. Today it's looking beautiful. Let's go. Well, now we're in the New Forest, guys, and because I skipped dinner last night, feeling a bit hungry, so we're gonna make a sandwich, a mega sandwich. And our sandwich today is gonna be absolutely mega. We're going down the American route with some peanut butter and jelly. It's jam. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich on a massive sourdough bit of bread. That's massive. The jam's going everywhere. Well, that's messy, but New Forest now, just 20 easy miles down to the beach, and let's go for a swim. I can see the sea. And there we have it, guys. What a trip, what a trip. And this sea is so refreshing this time. Today is absolutely beautiful and so refreshing. Ah, oh, so good. What a trip that was. If you've been following along the whole journey from the last few videos throughout the smallest pubs of Britain, then this turns into basically like a big epic. It was, I think it's going to be like 500-600 miles of traveling to pubs and then back coast to coast, back to good old sunny Bournemouth with a nice refreshing sea swim for once. So until next time, keep smiling, enjoy the adventure, peace.